Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
7, 20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. The balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. Balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. 60, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. Count 61, 5 years to serve, that is required to be also a consecutive sentence, so that's going to be run consecutively to count 56 and backloaded. Count 62, 10 years to serve, also required to be served consecutively, that's going to be consecutive to count 61, also backloaded. So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years, which can be served in custody and will be served in custody if you are not successful on your probation. If you are successful in completing your 15 years probation, that will be commuted to time served.
Wow. Hey, man, listen, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Well, I've been walking around the mall today, and man, if people was coming up to me, talking to me about the Young Thug trial. They were saying, I look on my phone everywhere. He coming home. He getting out. He coming home. They getting out. I'm like, what's going on, man? So today I find out that he done evidently copped a plea, or either he done said, I want to go home tonight, and then found some kind of way to get him home. But it came with a lot of stipulations, and I hadn't been keeping up with it like somebody else I know. OG PIRU is the man for the man to give me the answer I need, man, on this right here, man. What's going on?
Man, the Black Perry Mason is on the case, bruh. This man took the worst deal ever.
What? Wait a minute. You saying it's the worst deal ever?
His attorney, even Mr. Steele, said he don't recommend it. I guarantee you, within 24 months, Young Thug will be doing 40 years in prison.
40 years in prison?
This man took a deal. This wasn't no deal. This morning, they offered him 15 years, time served. That's what they offered him this morning. 15 years time served for him to take the one count of the RICO charge, right? And they added stipulations. He refused it. He took a deal today, this evening, with Young Thug, what Jeffrey Williams took today. He took a no contendory on count 1 and count 56. Count 1 is the racketeering charge. Count 56 is the charge that he was the leader of a gang. On no contendory, what they call no contents. In other words, in a criminal trial, that's just like a guilty plea, what he could have took this morning. A no contendory just says that I'm found not guilty in a civil trial. A no contendory don't mean shit in a criminal trial. Now, under this no contendory, this man added, instead of the 15 years for the RICO charge, they gave him the RICO charge and possession of a firearm, which was 10 years, possession of drugs with intent to distribute was 5 years to 30 years, possession of controlled substance, 1 to 10 years, possession of another controlled substance, number 57, was 5 to 20 years, for an added time of 120 years, and they cut it down to 40 years. Now, under this stipulation, he's going home under 5 years with time served, but he has 15 years on probation. Any man that can do 15 15 years on probation, a young man like him, if a woman gets mad at him and do a P. Diddy and says that he threatened her, he going to prison for 40 years.
Wow.
If he gets stopped by a white police in another state and they pull him over, coming in contact will get him 15 to 20 years. He has to do 7.5 years active on probation, 1 year of monitor. He has to pay them $40,000 in fines. He has to do 100 hours of community service and do guest appearances once a year for 4 years. Man, what kind of deal? Let me tell you what Marcavius Huey, he got 3 life sentences plus 100 years. They gave him the RICO 25 years to do 9 years. On the time that he got served, he got 5 years and 43 days time served. So he'll go in the penitentiary and do 3.5 years. He took the gun charge and a firearm charge, and he had a jailhouse assault. They dismissed all of that, and he has 16 years on probation. Lil D. Ryan, he already got a life sentence, and he got 10 years with time served. Marvius Nichols, he just took the 1 RICO charge. He got 20 years to serve 7 years and 13 years on probation. So he'll be home. He got the best deal anybody. He'll be out in 2 years. Young Thug, all of these dudes are known felons. They all got dope beasts. Marcavius, he got a carjacking, and he was involved with Steelwell on shooting a lady, and he had the murder charge. They dropped all of that and gave Young Thug all of this time, and he had to pay a fine. Man, that man took the worst deal ever.
The worst deal ever, though, OG. Come on, man. He trying to make it home tonight, man. He want to be home with them kids for Christmas.
Wait a minute, but with the case, the way the case was going, in 3 months, if he had went to trial, they didn't have no concrete evidence on Young Thug.
He wasn't willing to take that chance, OG. He wasn't willing to take that chance.
What? Do you think he's going to survive on the street 15 years on probation in the South?
OG, I don't know, but he might have action to make some moves while he out in the streets to where he can convince somebody that, you know what, them people down there, you never know how things can turn with who in office and how these laws can twist and turn.
With Negroes.
Well, I just think that he think he got more action outside than he do inside.
Let me say this to you. Ask Puffy if you think you can get away with white America.
Wow. So you think, okay, do y'all agree, man? Get in the comments, man. OG, he dissected this thing for us. He says he feel like Young Thug took the worst deal ever. Do you agree with OG, PIRU, Ayatollah Marb, that this is the worst deal ever? Or do you agree with Young Thug for coming home for the holidays, for the Christmas with his family, for Thanksgiving, he could eat some turkey? What do you guys think?
That this morning, he could have took 15 years and took the RICO. He still got the RICO.
So he didn't understand the law, and his lawyer, I thought you said his lawyer was so good.
His lawyer told him. He told me he didn't want to take well, I wasn't there, allegedly. And he messed with one of them jailhouse lawyers and told him a no contendory. That's a guilty plea. You still got the RICO, bro.
Wow. Man, guys, get in the comments, man. OG came through. He letting us know. Y'all gonna hear from him again tomorrow. We got something special coming for y'all, man. But get ready. But I'm telling you right now, get in the comments. Let us know. Do you agree with OG PIRU that this guy, Young Thug, took the worst case ever? Or do you agree with Young Thug for the case that he took? Let us know. Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
Where the bosses talk.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.